le ho contre giant camiso victory better more I say you're better move your more you be sabore get away victory ruling back get away victory we come here again who wanna roll cities we come here again yeah who wanna roll job we are coming again who wanna roll mama joe we come here again up in the roll cities she come here again now the whole country giant coming so victory better more say you're better move your more victory I'm being back get away victory better get away victory we come here again we first the winners game we come here again coalition for democratic change now the whole country champion they coming so you better move your road I say you're better move your vote you big Paris and get away victory better get away victory Nyen say I'm on Bo I say I come at table musical corridor Nyen say I'm on Bo I say I come DJ shake your body DJ shake your body DJ shake your body DJ shake your body acha le oh si yo le oh acha le oh si yo le oh say acha le oh say we'll celebrate and where most go corridor today is a wonderful day we'll celebrate it's a beautiful day we'll celebrate DJ Vito ready we'll celebrate it's a holiday your moment we'll celebrate you be bodies in your way we'll celebrate nothing you can tell us now we'll celebrate nothing you get to tell us now we'll celebrate we are inside the breeze politician ain't worried mama you are inside the breeze everybody ain't worried
Brothers International y'all
team feeling win a race
CDC
we feeling win a race everybody look at this feeling win a race
y'all moving on the road because we coming in with four Kakabella Jella Wapi we coming there y'all to beat it big politician we putting y'all on the ground CDC feeling take it we party y'all can see it John Man we are Joe Howard Taylor Crow Brothers we the one that country giant y'all know we the lion we don't lie strip on giant to save the people then from the hands of the wicked one Darkim and Fuma so they start they gotta get away but we are popo that's sleeping papa supposed to popo Joe popo by picking la dance supposed to popo they call our heavyweight that we the champion team peaceful we remain international we do be sing with me say acha le oh si oh le oh acha le oh si oh le oh power to the people only for the men and to evil they say the people why I'm not putting them in the spot they get up big no easy rapping get rap the king gotta get away and the party in your space Tarako we plugging CDC now take it CDC we the champion team boom
you Jezo ruling party you're in trouble come on y'all move on the road CDC coming in with four we not taking the straight for Joe we body y'all to the chicken crow AFC say y'all win the team but who wanna win the team now we the champion team so for the win the game AFC say y'all turn giant but win a lion from Zion now we the whole country giant we eat again and we eating Kayan so if y'all walk you be people y'all be making buck AFC we not someone sir if y'all ain't on the road I keep with pour in your mouth ruling by the jelly walla every one of y'all making paka you guys see we take over so y'all coming in with far we don't have for making fault all we offer are making love all the other party then going straight down to the doors CDC we standing tall observing and watching y'all think that thinking team to be cheating the winning team this time we too aware so we changing the referee this time we too aware so we changing the referee don't wanna roll Papa come here again don't wanna roll Papa Georgie come here again don't wanna roll Mama Joe come here again who wanna roll City come here again now the whole country giant coming so victory better move I say you're better move your more you be somebody get away you sleepy baby get away victory we come here again who wanna roll City come here again y'all who wanna roll Joe we are coming again who wanna roll Mama much you welcome me again. Up in the road city, shake me again. Now the whole country giant coming so. Better move on more. Say your better move your more. Joe, we are coming on. Better get away. Amanda, Amanda, my in Liberia, my job.
I can't stand no more, cause I'm a fool. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause I'm a fool. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. Hey yo, excuse me Mr. Journalist, I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now, and I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take a coverage, the rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow, living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. Major headlines. We got major stories. Major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money, no gods, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money, no gods, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been rapping stories from rap for pages. Keep rapping stories about people who not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street. If y'all know what I know, follow me, and I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got lame people, blind people, I mean, people that in need, man. People too much in need. Come on, yeah. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money, no gods, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money, no gods, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. Major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We
Papa, no way, oh. If you want to fire on with that. We will never run away from CDC. I'm at the party. I am a mother party. I am a mother party. I am a mother party. Both away, both away, both away. Hoorah, 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 hoorah. I am a joy, yeah. I am a joy, we are the massive, we can't get tired. 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 Come on, keep on. You are wasting your time. You are wasting your time. We're behind. We're behind. You are wasting your time. We're behind. We're behind. You are wasting your time. You don't have the money. You don't have the money. Don't defeat us. You don't have the money. Don't defeat us. You don't have the money. Don't defeat us. You are wasting your time. You don't have the money. You don't have the money. Don't defeat us. You don't have the money. Don't defeat us. You don't have the money. Don't defeat us. You are wasting your time. You don't have the D12. You don't have the D12. Don't defeat us. You don't have the D12 to defeat us. You don't have the D12 to defeat us. You are wasting your time. You waste the money. You waste the money. You waste the money. Oh, you waste it. You waste it. You waste the money. You waste the money. You waste the money. You waste the money. Oh, you waste it. You waste it. Oh, you was a T12. You was a T12. You was a T12. Oh, you was a T12. Mama's a party. Hey, Mama's a party. Hey, Mama's a party. Hey, Mama's a party. Hey, Mama's a party.
Well, this Saturday morning is CDC versus WEAH, George WEAH All-Star, that is about to play a friendly encounter. And you can see the president clearly demonstrating, some of his star. You see, it's so enjoyable this morning to see how the president is interacting with his partisans and all of the party.
You're the Babylon captain, yo, with defeated people, yo. Amanda, rational tendency. Rational tendency. What? We win them, This is a party we wanted to join. This is a party we wanted to join. This is a party we wanted
wanted to join.
This is a party we wanted to join. Hey, I wanna be a citizen. Hey, I wanna be a citizen. Hey, 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 I wanna be a citizen. This is a party I wanted to join.
This is a party I wanted to be with.
This is a party I wanted to be with.
This is a press so I wanted to see you.
This is a prize so I wanted to see. Hey, I wanna be a citizen. Hey, I wanna be a citizen. Hey, 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 I wanna be a citizen. This is a party I wanted to join. Hey, hey, hey,
Governor of the forces are protesting against the astronomical increment it's causing untold suffering the masses of our people in Liberia. As you can see now, the Student Unification Party, the Secretary General of the Student Unification Party, President Martin K. Nkoli, and the Assistant Secretary General, you can see them live. Yeah. See them? As you can see, they are chanting, "URA must come down, Gabra must come down." You can see them live. Go behind, do live. You can see live. Masses of the people. They are protesting against the astronomical increment in the high rise in the U.S. rate, the U.S. dollar against the Liberian dollar, that is causing life suffering on the people of Liberia. As you can see, the membership chair of the Vanguard Student Unification Party, Comrade Cadre Militant Sefakane, along with the Secretary General Martin K. Nkoli, the militant chair of the Vanguard Student Unification Party, Comrade Simon Lewayi. You can see the Assistant Secretary General Mohammed Gandhi. They are all leading the struggle in the best interest of the Liberian people. As you can see, the masses of the people are parading the street. It's like they are heading now to the Renaissance Communication Corporation, the 2 of them, here on the street of Duboro. The masses are demanding change. They are taking money in their own hand. They are saying Joshua that failed the people of Liberia, causing astronomical increment on the suffering of the people. They are chanting, call for the dry scene, a beautiful khaki. As you can see them, risking their lives in the future for the alleviation of the Liberian people from the dungeons of aged poverty. As you can see, they are chanting Gabra to come down. And all people are here spectating all spectacular issue. Street sellers are joining the struggle. They are demanding for the fall in a high increase of U.S. rate against the Liberian dollar. As you can see, the Secretary General of the Vanguard Student Unification Party, Comrade Martin K. Nkoli, having a numerous conversation with media practitioners. As you can see right now, getting instruction for the most powerful man, Comrade Kadio Buduliva, the chairman of the Vanguard Student Unification Party. They attend all this conversation, communication guardian to the Assistant Secretary General Mohammed Gandhi now, who is the Secretary General of the Vanguard Student Unification Party, has taken all the technological gadgets and having conversation with the most powerful man on the campus of the University of Liberia, the person of Chairman WEAH, getting direct communication and command as to how they can lead the struggle.
If I'm someone this morning, I am well seated in charge. We will deal with this government, what this government have done wrong, the violation of our law, the access declaration aspect, what is going on in our country. The US rate is extremely high, and then we have the poverty rate in our country continue to increase. We are asking our fans, many of our brothers, our comrades, to share this video. Invite someone. Yeah, we discuss facts. We gave you play-by-play descriptions about the latest happenings in our country. And that country is Liberia. Do we really trust this president? President WEAH? What going on now in our country? Is that what the people actually voted for? We are seeing reasons to ask for the president to leave now. This man has spent actually 6 months in office, but it's like President WEAH has spent actually 3 years. That is to tell you that President WEAH is on his way to failure. President WEAH needs to go. This man needs to be impeached now. President WEAH needs to leave our office, if not the country, now. A president who continues to violate law. Article 90C of the Liberian Constitution have been violated by this president. And not only that, the election law has also been you may be aware, violators as well. Article 36, 37, Article 39 have all been violated in our country, Liberia. First time in our country history since after the war, for you to have young people putting themselves together, like it can be compared to similar things that happen in South Africa. Now we have the EFF in our country. The Economic Freedom Factor of Liberia. I salute these guys. They are actually doing well. Our country is proceeding wrongly. A president has spent actually 156 days in office. The US rate is 155. What a contradiction, the guys, you see poverty in our country arriving at the airport. Poverty greeting you first thing first. Let me welcome you to the Abraka Talk Show. I'm your lead host, Mzee Abraham K. Kamara. Here we discuss facts. We gave you facts. Not like other talk shows that are looking for crumbs. We are born supers. I am one of them, trained by the Vanguard Student Unification Party. I'm not looking for a job, neither crumbs. Those guys that send me message, I repeat, those guys that send me message this morning
around 6 Eastern Time to have a conference call to discuss the interests of George Manuel Weah in establishing his fan clubs in the United States. Don't never turn fool to Samisa Shameshi anymore. Don't never turn fool. I repeat. Don't never let me in fact give my audience the conference number that they sent. Don't never turn fool. Folks, this is, you can see, this is the message they sent me. This is the message they sent me. You seen it? I want you guys to see it. This is the message these guys sent me for me to be part of them. For me to actually be part of them. And I repeat, those that are in a habit of doing that, don't never and ever send me such a message anymore. Don't send me that message anymore. I am not interested. I am not interested to be one of the surrogates. Go and look for other guys. Not me. Because my decision is already made. I don't plan to be a citizen, and I am not waiting to be one. They have other guys who are in the United States who are looking for crumbs. I am not looking for crumbs. I am satisfied with my colleagues and friends, comrades I associate myself with. Prophet Key is one of my comrades. The list go on. And so don't come here because you have my number and send me trash. I refer to that as a trash. Go and call Costa. Go and call him so you can discuss. Saying the message, go to Vakabine Manju Toure. Those are surrogates. Go to Talata. The man who get LRB talk show. The man who normally gets 7 viewers. Go and discuss with them, not me. I am actually an heavyweight. Intellectually, our intellectual arsenal is well equipped. If you are not careful, your president may not likely end his tenure because of gross violations in our law. I repeat, if President WEAH continue to proceed the way he is, we will ask for international sanction on our country. We will ask for international sanction. We will make sure that the money that these guys continue to take from our covers to enrich themselves, we will ask the international community. If these guys are not careful, we are willing to put men, militants and cadres together and work at the UN headquarters and inform the UN about the barbaric and the nepotistic behavior that George Manuel Weah continue to carry on in our country. That we as a citizen and as people who love our country, that we are requesting for a sanction. And so, George Manuel Weah should know better. George Manuel Weah should know better. 12 years. 12 years you ask, you campaign around that you wanted to be president. You campaign that education was not important. Are you aware that George Manuel Weah is not qualified to refer to himself as data? Do you know that? An attempt to do that is a crime. Educational crime. Do your research. An attempt for you to refer to yourself as data. Oh yes, other people can refer to him as a data, but not himself calling himself data. How many people in the United States have not been given such a degree? Honorary degree is almost like an appreciation. There are a lot of athletes, women in the United States. How many times you hear people calling them doctor? How many times? President WEAH, you said to us few months ago that education was never important. That the educational people fail us. Now to go and get an honorary degree from Cottington University, I respect Cottington a lot. I respect Cottington. But for me, I am informed and I know that Cottington is seriously going through financial crisis. Cottington having serious financial problem. So they need to sell some of their certificate, some of their self-made degree. There are differences between earned doctorate degree and honorary doctorate degree. There are differences. A man who don't know how to present himself, that man is referring to himself as doctor, is a contradiction under our law. It's a serious crime, educational crime. Folks, President WEAH came to our country and started bringing 419 individuals. Like I said yesterday, I have a document in my possession indicating that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf did not only get 10,000, that Ellen gave $1.3 million. The first amount was given to the spokesman or the main man of NPFL, Thomas WEAH. The first 25,000, Alan Clarence was given the second amount, who was the CEO for the insurance company that Ellen has share in. 50,000. The third amount of money was given to Dean Macy and Emmanuel Shaw, 150,000 in Africa. No, you should not be making us to start giving you hard facts. Because President WEAH is not prepared, he is not ready to move our country forward. President WEAH is a thief. President WEAH is incompetent educationally. President WEAH is incompetent. He is not well equipped financially. This man lack the financial ideas. This is a man who naked himself for Robert Northbury. Naked himself to work in a restaurant to advertise Robert Northbury. Amen. That is the person we take to be our president. That is the person the Liberian people decided to make president. That is the person that the Liberian people, a man who womanize sufficiently, who continue to violate our law, continuously womanize upon all his girlfriends. We are aware that Noka law has also been violated. President WEAH is a white-collar criminal, a thief. President WEAH is a thief. President WEAH don't have any respect for his own. A married man will go out and start womanizing, appointing his girlfriends to Sanfun, the CEO of Noka that was just appointed. Great. She's one of the victims of the WEAH lezing theory. She's one of the victims. Miape Gonogle also was one of the veterans. She worked in Ellen government. She served. It was the leader that Edwin Snow defeated in District number 5. It was the leader that George Madden WEAH took to the district to campaign for. But still, Edwin Melvin Snow defeated him. It was the leader that George Madden WEAH bomber. Miape Gonogle. While the man married, he decided to have Osacha. A man who necessarily found pleasure in naked himself, who have put in his belly in wheelbarrow only because he wanted to be president. Look, let me take you a little bit so that you all can hear what is going on. Article 90 of the Liberian Constitution make it clear that the national legislature, in pursuance of the above provision prescribed by the Code of Conduct, Article 90 of the Liberian Constitution gave us right to hold government official fit to the fire heat. Article 90. That before becoming president, speaker, deputy speaker, representative, minister, you should declare your asset before taking, after your confirmation. After your confirmation, before taking office, you should declare your asset. Not only as that, 3 years after, when you receive another promotion, you are also to declare your asset before taking the next office. When you are also leaving, you are also to declare your asset. George Madden WEAH never did any of this. George Madden WEAH was peace ambassador. What did they may achieve? I want the citizens to call here. Tell us what your president actually achieved when he was appointed to be peace ambassador. What did he really achieve? The money that was given to President WEAH, what happened to the money? You see, in my country where poverty rate is actually high, in my country where vast majority of the people are hungry, are waiting for change, President WEAH did not present anything to us to tell us how he was going to achieve when he was appointed to be peace ambassador. He never declared his asset at the time. Marba Molo and the likes of Askara Gray fool him to be senator. Not a single day President WEAH ever introduced any bill on the Senate floor. Not a single day that ever happened. Before becoming senator, this man never presented anything to us. President WEAH never presented anything to us before becoming senator. Still, the Liberian poll made him senator. What happened? The next day after, few months, few years, they may contest to be president. He contested to be president in our land. without going for a debate, without appearing on any stage. I'm not a fan of ANC. First of all, I don't even believe in Cummings. But what Cummings did, along with other people, it is welcoming. Cummings walked on the stage, on podium, to present his agenda to the people. And that is the reason why Cummings came fourth in the election. President WEAH has violated our law. And for us, we will not rest. The same way Amara Corner and his surrogates, I repeat, the same way Amara and his surrogates violated the PPCC law, violated other law, that's the same way. And folks, let me say this to you guys. Are you aware that they're trying to bring Amara Corner on board to the CDC? Are you aware this guy trying to remove Joe Howard Taylor? Are you aware? Are you aware that Joe Howard Taylor, President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, convinced President WEAH that the reason why the international community having problem with his administration is because of Joe. So Joe need to be removed. So the guys, Ellen has provided some resources, some money to lobby. And you know our lawmakers most of them are hungry ones. Most of our lawmakers are hungry, desperate. Oh yeah. A man who never had bicycle tire, you made him lawmaker to start earning 17,000. Where in the world you will bring 20,000 that man will not take it? Where? The guys made law in their own interest. Not in the interest of the people that elected them. They have given money. Are you aware the same lawmaker? It is very funny. The same lawmaker, after they passed the Eto loan, they went behind closed door that they get 10%. The money not even can you. That they say they get 10%. Emmanuel Shaw and the other guys, that loan, don't be surprised to see Labro going on the list. Laundry, money laundry. Money laundry. Money laundering is about to take place in our country. Who are these guys that they call Atom? They don't have no website. I call the guys number to give us information. Where? How many times? How many countries they have given loan to? How many companies? No response to their telephone call. I even called them on WhatsApp. No response. But now, let's go straight to the issue that I was talking about. The guys want to remove Joel. The guys want to remove Joel. And if Joel office staff are listening, or Joel herself listening to me this morning, be very careful with Jefferson Kochi. I repeat, be very careful with Jefferson Kochi. Be very careful with Kochi. Kochi and the last of Molbake Molu, these guys want to have you disgraced. These guys want to disgrace you. But for me, I know that you came from UL. Your law degree. I know that you also serve on the board. So the militants from SUB will also advise you to be careful with these people. That's why you guys went to the process. But Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is actually seeing you as the problem to the administration. So in such, they want to bring one criminal who has continued to pay one Talata Yaya Sharif 2,005 to establish Talking LRB to discuss issues in his interest. When they were going there that day to go meet somebody, they went and called Vandala Patry. They say, oh, Mzee Abraham K. Kamara sent an email to Amra A. our possession, your name is mentioned. Blatant lie. I challenge any one of you guys to expose my email. I challenge no email. I never ever send any communication to criminal Amra Kone. Thief Amra Kone. Not even a robber Sirleaf. I just show you guys text message this morning that the seditions are trying to get me. I'll show you. They are trying to get in touch with me for us to have meeting. I'll show you the text here this morning. I don't have pleasure in that. I am not hungry. For those that know me, they know very well. I'm not hungry. I work 4 times and I do my show 3 times a week. That is enough. I am here every Sunday morning, Monday and Tuesday. I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. I am satisfied with what I have or what I am getting. I made about 50,000 a year. 50,000 United States dollars I make it a year. I'm satisfied with that, yeah? I don't want to take demonic money. Take it and carry it to Talata and Vakabine. The guys who left Liberia when they were very small, who don't understand anything about our country, who are intellectually weak. This guy intellectually they are weak. You can't measure your intellectual arm with me, because my intellectual arms can be compared to the arsenal of North Korea. I am a serious B-52. I don't joke. When I target you until I see the end. Until the life of our people can be improved. We will not rest. Yeseni will not rest. Fadiga will not rest. The Abraham Daros Dylan will not rest. Jacob Zuman Jala will not rest. Mzee Abraham K. Kamara Bwaka Jaliba will not rest. Stephen will not also rest. The EFF, the Economic Freedom Fighter of Liberia, they too will not also rest. When the people are also living in deplorable condition, we as a citizen, despite we are not in favor of this administration, but anytime this government do any good thing, we are here to also inform our audience. You have been in office for 156 days. The US rate is 155. Someone telling us that because gas price increased in the United States, so also gas price increase in Liberia. You start playing fun with our people. You start playing fun. We are not prepared to be taking Mickey Mouse statement from you guys. We are not prepared for that. It is actually frustrating when you continue to lie to your people. We are not prepared for that. Gas in the United States, first thing first, gas in our country, gas price increase. Gas in the United States is not the same gas in Liberia. Let me speak about Liberia first. In Liberia or the United States, the first thing first, in the United States we have premium, we have silver, we have regular gas. Liberia don't have 3 different classes of gas. No! Here in the US, our regular gas is better than the gas in Liberia. Liberia is one of the countries where when you even send your car, they put that gas in it, your engine light comes on automatically. Your car starts smoking. Now that gas, you can compare with the regular gas here. Even the regular gas here is $2 and a change. Gas in Liberia is 500 plus. If the US rate is 150 something, 155, $2, tell me now how much will it be? 155 times 2. You do the math and then you will know whether the people are not stealing. And then you want us to find pleasure in singing praise and worship song. Praise and worship song to this president. I am not one of those that you can get. I am not one of them that you can get. I will show the text message again. Because probably some people just coming on the line. Here is the message. See the message from the seditionists that want to get me over. The message right below this, that message is from me. See it. See it. I'm not looking for crumbs. I am not looking for crumbs. I am well trained. Soup. We don't put our belly in front of us. No. We don't do that. No, President WEAH lucky. Let him go for 5 terms. Yeah? If the Liberian people really serious, I know something will happen. Can you imagine people selling gas in Sino and other places for $800? Are you really serious? Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050. The next number is 651-332-4497. This is the Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss facts. We give you facts. We don't pretend here. Here, we speak the truth. Let's take our first caller. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Yeah, good morning, man. What's happening is that my name is Andrew. I'm calling from the UK.
Quickly to the issue.
Yeah. I have listened to your show a few times, to be honest. But I was saying that, okay, you have the right to criticize our president. You have the right to give all necessary information that Liberians need. But I think we need to understand that George WEAH need a time. And that's the time you guys are not giving George WEAH. And let me come up to another thing again. I heard Liberians saying that though we have borrowed $500 million, well, it's true, I don't know how true it is. But let's look at what happened in the past. There are few governments have borrowed a lot of money in Liberia and we have didn't see any of this money. to be honest with you. And now I'm in the UK and I follow what's going on in Liberia. And I listen to your show many times. The only thing you got to do is to criticize WEAH.
I am not here to praise him.
No, but you see the point, brother. Let me be very frank with you. You're attacking me personally, and I expect you to go into the institution and attack the institution and see what is going on wrong in it.
The mayor is heading the executive. The mayor is heading the executive.
Yeah, but
the executive violated Article 90C. Okay. He violated Article 90C.
Yeah,
he violated the code of conduct.
I'm not against you.
He also violated the Constitution. Article 37.
Listen, if you have personal issue with WEAH, then you have that personal issue with WEAH. But let me be frank with you. Where we have our problem, Liberia has problem, you need to go to the constituency or the district and find out where this money are going and put it into better use. That's what we need. That's what Liberia needs. You should not be attacking just on the WEAH.
Our attacking every day, anytime, once you continue to carry out criminal activities in our country.
You don't make sense to us. Okay. You don't make sense to the country.
I don't want to make sense to you.
It's true.
Thank you, Chief.
No, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me.
But then when you're listening to me every day, I don't make sense. Don't listen to me anymore.
Listen. No, but you know what's happening?
I don't want you to listen to me anymore.
And majority of the comment the people make is actually against you. But this thing for you.
My brother, I'm not here to see. I am not here to see what kind of comment against me.
We should not destroy our country. We should not destroy our country. We are running against WEAH now.
Thank you, Chief.
We are running against WEAH now.
This one. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Yes, my brother. Thank you very much for having me on your platform. This is Will from LBR TV and radio.
Wow. Go ahead, Chief.
Yes, my brother. I would definitely, we all stand together as one, and definitely encourage you and support you. In fact, this is exactly what I was waiting for in order to start relaying your show, carrying your show repeatedly like I do for other shows. And I tell you the fact, look, we have the equipment, we have the material in order to make a lot more happy. Now I can see that the Liberian people are serious and they are ready for a change. Do not listen to those surrogates, do not listen to the belly-driven individual that sits there and call. The Liberian people have understand now the fact that George WEAH have failed the country, have failed the Liberian people. They sit there, they go on football field, celebrating what? Just bunch of surrogates. They are sitting down there in a group gallery themselves to say where the money,
where the Lulu. Can you imagine playing Lulu?
Calculating just a few handful of them that are enjoying the country resources. At first they said it was the Congo people. That's why I asked them on my show, on my platform. It said the Congo people that brought war to Liberia. Go and check Ellie history. Ellie is not a Congo woman. Check her history. He's not a Congo man. These are just well-educated people. And these people came and destroy the country. Now they say they decided to bring the country giant. The country giant that could take the country from a mess that the old people are putting the country into. Today, they are celebrating that they have begun raking up the country resources there and taking the money out of the country. It is not right for our people. Let the U.S. rate our claims so high. You're talking about food going up, gas price going up. Our people are calling us 24/7 for assistance from that country there. Them bunch of fools that sits here in the U.S., in the UK, France, and things, that while people are coming up to speak the truth, are they silly? Because their family, their relatives, their mother, their brothers, their sister, their aunts, all work in our government, and they are paid. And let me tell you for your information, we have gathered facts. We have gathered facts that George WEAH and his surrogates have assigned other Liberians abroad to establish an internet base to attack our platform. In fact, one of them by the name of Prince Sharif called me to talk to me that I shouldn't get on air with anything against or George WEAH and thing. I'm just only upgrading myself. The next time they see me on air, the thing that they're going to say against WEAH, trust me, they will know. The Liberia people eyes have opened.
Thank you, my brother. I'm not here to satisfy you. No, don't be taking that for mistake. This platform was established by me and my family. We invested in this. Tata is informed. The crumbs eater from Amra Kone. One of Amra Kone crumbs eater. One of the guy who Amra Kone gave 1,500 out, but in total gave them 2,005. Amadou Vasco and myself worked together. We lived together before in Upper Derby. He was part of the delegation that went to go see Amra. They called me for me to go because they said I am well trained. I told them no. I told them no. You know how many times? You know how many times? You know how many times the guys try? And I told them they are not appearing on my show. I told them they are not appearing on my show. Amra went and gave them that money for them to establish a talk show. They established a talk show called Talking LRB. They even get page on Facebook. I told them, you can do that. You cannot be equivalent to me. The reasons are just very simple. Some of us received training from Zoom. We did not just come to the United States because we want to come here and start talking like some other people. No. Yeseni, Pastor Key, and others, they are well trained. Look, we're in a war as a fighter and he said charity. You want me to glorify President WEAH? To tell him thank you, that what you want? No. For going Gibraltar and constructing these places, you want me to tell him thank you? No, it don't work like that. Because there are resources in the national budget that is there. They call a presidential project, special project. Now the Labrampo money you giving Labrampo money back to them. I should be telling you thank you. If only President WEAH was going to do that when he was peace ambassador, when he was senator, then I have a reason to tell him thank you. Because there is nothing in the budget calling him to do so. The fact that they gave up the remaining of Ellen budget, they gave the woman $500,000. The recap budget, they gave her $500,000. In less than 6 months, in less than 3 months, the new budget, they gave the woman $1 million. You want me to tell her thank you for that? Is that what you really want me to do? That's some of the good day you want. You want me to start talking about mosquito coil? That's what you want? When we're talking about goods and services prices being reduced, is that what you want me to talk about? Mosquito coil that get people brain cancer. Is that what you want me to talk about? Mosquito coil? You really serious? What happened to those goods and services that have been provided by the Lebanese? For me, I can talk with facts. President WEAH, I can talk with facts. Go on the city website, Monrovia City. Jefferson Kochi received 50,000. Amen. I want for someone to call here to tell us, where in the world have you seen a sitting president raising funds for charity? A sitting president discussing about charity raising funds. Where have you seen that? Where have you seen? I want for somebody to call here and tell us, where have you seen a sitting president commercializing his image? Oh yes, I said it, huh? Who tell you say at the time this man was senator, he was going to go to City Hall to say he's sending his image to raise funds? Who was going to go there? Who get time? Who was going to go there? Who will go there and go buy this man's image? Eh? Do you think I want to put this man's image in my office? A man who one point in time naked himself to walk among people, butt naked for thousands of dollars. Somebody say, oh, the man was hardly. Samuel Ito never did that. Samuel Ito upper class. Brief. The Puma brief. He did that. Not to naked himself like the way his parents born him to walk among people. Wango Kanu never did that. Emmanuel Iboyi never did that. Austin J.J. Okocha never did that. But today they are more richer than a man who naked himself to walk in the street. I mean, to walk in a restaurant in the name of advertising rubber nose spray. They tell on YouTube. I can't show it here because I don't want to. It's not decent. And then you want us to glorify such a man. Y'all go look for the 35,000 y'all get to the other talk show host who now have turned to you guys. You're looking for a way to get other people. You're lying. You're lying. Let me inform you. I will be the last man that you will ever get. The last man you will ever get. I belong to the opposition group. Whether the Unity Party, whether the ANC, Liberty Party, what kind of party, once they are the opposition, I belong on that side. I will not waste my time to go fill in forms for a political party. No! That waste of time. I will not do that. I found pleasure in defending my party soup. I support the EFF, the Economic Freedom Fighter of Life, because that Julius Malema, the former youth league chair of the ANC of South Africa, he was getting popular when Malema told the people in South Africa that the president was not in the interest. Thabo Mbeki, that Thabo was not in the interest of the masses. He also told the former president, you guys are not doing things rightly, so I am leaving. They expel him from the party for saying the truth in the interest of the people. Then he gave birth to the EFF. Today, the EFF is one of the strong political parties in South Africa. Because the masses have been marginalized in a country called Liberia. Because far majority of the guys that are in power, look at the former chairman. Look at the former chairman of the CDC. Do you believe that Nathaniel Magena even have a house? Do you believe that? Do you believe that the house that the man was in, are you aware that he is divorced? He went through the process and the court said that the house belonged to that lady. I will not call her name, but the seditions you guys know. The lady is currently working in a bank. That's the same bank he went to for him to be able to get loan to build a modern house. Since this guy won the election, Nathaniel Magay have been sleeping in a hotel. Nathaniel Magay have been sleeping in a hotel. Your thing with crazy or your thing with stupid people? You're relating the Liberian people are fools? In recent time, the guys went to Dubai. What you guys did? What you guys really did? Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050. 651-332-4497. If you are not aware, Molba Molu never went to Dubai alone. I repeat, if you are not aware, Molba Molu never went to Dubai alone. I repeat for the third time. Molba Molu never went to Dubai alone. He and the president went together to go marry me, along with few girls. That's the kind of president we having. We having president that found pleasure in womanizing. Are you aware that the CDC paid the first lady in 2011 to come to the country and vote? The woman said she could not leave her work in the US to jail, get imprint, come to Liberia, vote, and come back. She must be paid for her time. Now the woman now today, the seditions are glorifying. Fun can never finish. But let me show you this to tell you how much for gas in rural part of our country.
Money.
Keep your call coming on 215. Yes, I said I am an opposition because I'm not a member of the CDC. And I don't even want to be one member because I don't believe in the CDC theory. If you are not a member of a ruling class, then they see you as an opposition. I would not regret to support any individual or any movement because I use my own resources. So don't come here to send me message to say you want to get me, you want for us to go to discuss something in the interest of the CDC. You want us to go and sit down and have meeting with the representative of the CDC in the US. Don't bring that into me. I am not one of them. Don't bring it to me. Go and find the way you was successful in convincing other people to go to Liberia, also get them plane ticket. Don't bring it to me. You have one talata and one vocabulary on Woolen. Go there and talk to them. You can have them over. Weakling intellectuals. You can have them. Go and discuss with them. Don't bring it to me. Because for me, I'm clear. I don't want to be member of the CDC. I don't want to be member of George WEAH, a man who naked himself. No, the man at one point in time, the man declared saying he want to be Muslim. After the man left UAE, the man declared again saying he's Christian. Inconsistent behavior I have observed in the president. That's the kind of man a man is. One point in time, they may want to be Muslim. One point in time, they may want to be Christian. Who actually are you? You want me to glorify that kind of man? But Juan Howard Taylor need to be careful with these people. I don't support Juan. But any inconsistent behavior, talking about impeaching the lady, is wrong. Juan need to walk on chalk line. Because the seditionists are saying that the next leadership in our country will be Jefferson Koji. That one can't even work. It can't even work. You was successful in making him, certain mayor who don't have no plan. President WEAH, no plan. Mayor said the mayor, no plan. The man wake up in the morning, he get flipped with King Jews. Like the Deputy Information Minister, Eugene Falcon, get charged with Casaprico. Talking, sweating confusely. Like the Jefferson Koji. That's the kind of person that you say you want to be president after President WEAH. You're joking. You're joking. We are not prepared for that. Let me tell you so you can know now. Jefferson Koji don't have no plan. No, for you to be sitting mayor, you are more bigger. It's not about that die. The city of Liberia, Moreover, you enter Broad Street. You so many poo-poo. Eh? And then we say we have people in power that want to clean the mess. You walking on Broad Street. You holding your nose. The place sting. And then you say the people ready? You say the people ready? What does Jefferson Koji plan for the city of Monrovia? What are his plans? The man confused to the extent of going Pinsville. Jefferson Koji, you need to know where your power ends. You need to know. Your power ends right over a moment. If you don't know. From Broad Street all the way around, your power ends right to Vamuma. When you cross Vamuma, you will see welcomes to Congo Town, Pinsville. That place don't belong to you. Think about cleaning. Saying your own idea is about dying, no program, nothing. Just go ahead and just go clean the mess in the heart of the city. Go there and go clean the mess. Go and go clean the mess. For us, we will continue to criticize constructively this government. All what that is happening, it is not in the interest of our people. Men have started demonstrating. Men have started demonstrating. Keep your call coming on 215 578 1050 651 332 4497. That is the number to call. We have 2 lines. Call and let us hear from you what you have to say. Let's take a short musical break and we will be Right. Back. Keep your call coming.
Safa sapeli sizo simnyama Iwasafa Isizo saba Kamula mola Haminko kalize Wenhaye wemodo Safa sapeli sizo simnyama Iwasafa Isizo saba Kamula mola Haminko kalize
You have to reduce the receiver behind
you.
Is it better now?
Let's take this call. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Hello?
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Why does it behave like this?
Safa sapeli sizo simnyama Iwasafa
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
My name is Sam Johnson and I'm calling from Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island.
Quickly to the issue, Sam.
Yes, when you were speaking earlier, when I was listening to you, you asked certain questions. And I just want to help answer some of those questions.
Mm-hmm.
One of your questions was, which sitting president have you ever seen raising funds for a charity? That was one of your questions. And I have a simple answer to that question. I have about 4 or 5 different presidents, but I will just name you one. And one of those presidents is Barack Obama in 2014 and in 2015.
For his
Barack
charity?
Obama, yes, for charity.
No, for his charity?
Well, not for his charity.
But then that's not President WEAH. Mr. That's not President Barack. John WEAH went, watch the clip. John WEAH went to City Hall and was raising funny and selling his image for his charity. When people ask, they say the charity been existing for long.
Okay.
For his charity.
Well, just for the record, maybe after your show you can play it again. Your question was, which sitting president
all right.
raised
I
funds
mean,
for
the reason why I said that, I mean, for his charity. I'm not talking about just charity.
Listen,
I know I am informed that other leaders attend to help other organizations around the world. I have seen that. Even the British Prime Minister did that. Even from Canada, the leader in Canada also did that. I'm not talking about where he need to go to support. I'm talking about for his own charity. That's what I meant.
Okay, fine. Well, brother, we are having a conversation. So you see, when you were talking, I kept quiet and you talk. So when I'm talking, let me land, at least. Let me land. We are not having confusion. We are having a conversation.
Okay.
So again, what I'm saying is that then next time you should properly rephrase your question. Your question was, which sitting president has raised fund or raised money for a charity? You didn't say for his own charity. So now that you've clarified it, you know what? I will make my research again and come back with an answer to that question.
Thank you, Chief.
Are we okay with that? All right, the next one.
I mean, you have your point. Just know that you have 35 more seconds.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So now that you clarify, I'll go back and do my research and then come back with the answer. So now the next question. Now, the next question was, you said George WEAH or the CDC government or the Liberian government, they reduced tariff on mosquito coil. All right, now my question to you, how many commodities did they reduce tariff on? Do you know?
200 and plus, or 2,000. I'm not too.
It's not 200. I think your second answer was correct.
Yeah.
Your second answer was correct. It's more than 2,000. So my question to you is, if they reduce tariff on more than 2,000 commodities, why are you singling out mosquito coil and some other people chicken feed?
The reason is just very simple, because the major commodity in our country are not on the list.
You know what?
The major commodity in our country are not on the list.
So you are saying mosquito coil is the only major commodity that is on that list?
It's the only one that the people use there, and the sugar is not there, flour is not there. Oh no, but I'm telling you, there's no sugar, there's no flour. Flour, you know, flour is for making bread and other things. It's not there.
Okay.
You don't have needle milk. You go to Abidjan supermarket. Most of these things in Abidjan supermarket is not there. They only reduce tariff on goods that Liberians are invested in. Liberia has invested in. Liberian men will not go to President WEAH and go gain 50,000 for a picture. But the Lebanese poor did it. So the Lebanese poor goods will be, taken out of the process. So the 2,000 you talking about chicken feed, you talking about mosquito coil. Why you refuse to put other major commodities there? You say 2,000. Is that for the number?
Okay, what I will do, I made a mistake. I should have done due diligence by doing my research to find out other major commodities that are on that list before I even come on your show. So what I will do, I will go back into my research and get.
Go back now and do it, so you can know.
I will definitely do that. I didn't do due diligence to do that research by giving you a shot. So another thing is,
your time is over, but go ahead.
You made reference to how you call it, George WEAH being naked. George WEAH being naked to advertise. Actually, the word is advertise, it's not advertise. George WEAH being naked to advertise. What?
He was naked to advertise rubber nose.
Well, I thought I heard you say advertise. All right, well,
no, I never said advertise.
Okay, George WEAH, number one, George WEAH wasn't naked. I work in advertisement. What George WEAH was wearing in our advertisement was a bodysuit. George WEAH was not naked. I don't know. We've gone over this thing so many times.
Okay.
And this thing has been discussed. He was wearing a bodysuit. He wasn't naked.
I'm going to show it to my audience.
Yeah, show it. He wasn't naked. That was a bodysuit. Okay?
Okay.
So, again, the first two questions, I'll go back and do my research properly, and I'll come back with some information so that we can clear that out. Okay? Thanks.
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Habraka Talk Show.
Yeah, I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Quickly to the issue, Chief.
Yeah, you see, Abraka, this is the problem we're having in Liberia. People don't want to face reality. People want to come to defense that is indefensible. Liberia has stable food, rice, commodities, rice, sugar, milk, flour, oil. These are basic things that necessity that Liberians need every day. Someone can live for mosquito coil. Someone can live for chicken feed, but not rice, not flour, not oil, not needle milk. These are essential commodities that people need. So someone, the good old young man, was trying to come in defense of President WEAH. These things are indefensible. Why? When you know rice has caused the death of president, rice has caused the death of thousands of Liberians. If you want to reduce tariff, these are the commodities you should look at. Okay. These are things you should look at. But when people come to defense that is indefensible, it's just a complete fiasco.
Say it again, Papa.
A complete fiasco. Let us be very objective. Look, I continue to say the thing here. Let don't put personality in front of Liberia. Because when you tend to put personality in front of your country, you become blind loyalist. Okay? The issue of president going to raise funds, there is always a conflict of interest. That what the people say that when you are leader, you're not supposed to do certain things. You're not supposed to do certain things. President George WEAH was senator. Why he did not organize a charity? Why?
He fought against our law.
Yeah. Why he did not do it? He became president. He and the wife are going to organize charity. No. Let me say one thing to people, to the supporters of CDC. I'm not against this woman personally, but this woman and President WEAH have violated the very law, constitution of Liberia. I mean, we can go to debate the merits and the merit of it, but I want to admonish CDC supporters. If you say you love Liberia, then be very objective. trying to help President WEAH to point out the ills that he's committing and what repercussions it will have on the society of Liberia. Let us be very, very clear on these things. You go to say to raise funds for charity, it's illegal. Because what? Those are going to donate to our charity, they will come back to ask you. There's no favor someone do for a politician for free. There's no favor. These Lebanese guys continue to exploit the Liberian people. And you, George, we have come to cement the very thing that you kick against. Okay? Yeah.
Thank you, Chief.
Yeah. So Abaga, let us try to focus on this thing. We should not allow these people to take our eyes off the ball. Thank you.
You said the man was not naked. I never wanted to show this thing, but the seditions, they are insane, some of them. Don't have it wrong. There are some good ones. So I want you to tell me what happened in today's video. I'll show you it again one more time. So you can tell me what happened. What's that? I want you to tell me whether the man is not naked. What's that? The man was even shocked. Surprised the lady. What's that so? Oh, the man got clothes on, eh? That thing was stupid or what? That thing was stupid? President WEAH is a disgrace. African, we are not supposed to be doing these things. The man is a serious disgrace. You mismanage your resources. Now you're trying to mismanage the Liberian people. We are not fools. The man naked himself to advertise rubber noise spray. I told you, you said the man was not naked. For thousands of dollars. Amen. I don't know whether our country is cursed or what really going on. Now the kind of man you will see to make president. A flunky. A puppet to other people. That kind of man you will make to be our leader. No, I will continue to show the nakedness. Then you want us.
Tutto bene? Deodoranti Robert One. Attenzione, ti spoglieranno con gli occhi.
The woman is shocked. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050. I think we're here to come be celebrating criminal. Eh? We are not here for that. We will not waste our time in celebrating thief.
Safa sapeli sizo simnyama Iwasafa Isizo saba Kamula molo Haini po kalize Wemaye wemolo Safa sapeli sizo simnyama Iwasafa Isizo saba Kamula molo Haini po kalize Maya kala pasa pasa pele sizo sinyama iwasafa isizo sabatu
Now how the show is. We give you facts. We expose corrupt individuals. Jefferson Koji, you're not qualified to be certain mayor. You have been over there for more than 5 months. No play. Just your slave master, President WEAH. How are you going to help the people in Morovia? I don't know like I said, whether we are cursed. Before the war, our country, we were proceeding rightly. The war that they brought, similar uniform like this, the Tiger Strike. That how this military clothes is called, the Tiger Strike. It was been used by the ATU. By the ATU, the Anti-Terrorist Unit. Like I said on the show, and I will continue to say, the so-called millionaire that from Burkina Faso. Do you know how he managed to be a millionaire? Are you aware? Do you know this guy was the logistic officer for Blaise Compaoré? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that the supplying of the ATU, the ATU supplies, the supply for the ATU, are you aware that it was the same guy from Burkina Faso brought in? Are you aware when these guys came in the country, in Liberia, this guy could not speak English, so they were bobo. 70 men, 700 men came from Burkina Faso. The first batch of ATU, many that used to be all in the street. I'll take this one. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
I'm D. I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
Quickly to the issue, D. Hello?
Yeah, I'm watching your talk show on Facebook, and then your... I'm D. I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
Sorry. You can't call here and you want to listen to yourself before you speak. We will not buy that. Another one.
Very strong speaking out against Mr. George WEAH. Why do you think he would be the wrong person to rule this country?
He was the world best, European best, Africa best, all the best, right? He made so much money. We are told $93 million. I stand to be corrected in this amount. But he made so much money to the extent that the United Nations looked at him and made him what? United Nations ambassador for UNICEF to donate his money to suffering children around the world. How many children in Liberia did he prioritize? Nothing. There's no George WEAH Foundation, there's no sports academy, there's no recreation center, there's no public library for public school students. There is absolutely nothing. Money is gone. You want to be president to sit over our resources. The same way you mismanage yours, you will mismanage ours. That's what I think. We fear rigging. We fear rigging.
That was Prince Johnson. That one Prince Johnson was not wrong. He was right. Look, you are world best, European best, African best, player of the century. what was the charity organizations at the time in our country? George Manuel, we are own radio station. This platform is better than it. His TV station can't even reach Kakata. My Gibi. His radio station can't even reach to RI. No, Liberia is a place where poverty. Not to this call. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Yeah, okay, I'm going from Atlanta, Joe. But, Kamara, let me ask you this question. Somehow I was in Liberia during the early days of when the election started. And the question that I want you, probably, or the audience or someone can help to answer. Do you think that the Liberian people bear some responsibility of this man coming to power? Because I'm saying that they should bear some responsibility.
Yeah.
Because this thing was displaced, it was clear in Liberia that this man was not capable of handling the affairs of the Liberian people. But yet, boy, and sometimes majority is not always right. They were very lousy. Now listen to someone else was telling them, hey, take a second thought. Because I want to say that this to people. People who are progressive, people who are community oriented, people who defend the people, you can see from the past. I asked people in Monrovia, when this man was on top of his game, this man came from Clarendon as they allege, and I asked people in Liberia, point to one government toilet that this man built in Clarendon, and I asked them, what were the yardstick that they were using to measure this man's potential or competency that he will become a good leader? And one answer I got from all the supporters of the CDC was, he's been with us, he's a good man. And I told them, look, somebody can be a good person, but they are not a good administrator. So be careful. But most of the people, they're not listening to us. Now, after 6 months, the country is on fire. So the question to me, what will it take for the Liberian people to make sound decisions, not based on nepotism, ethnicity, or tribalism? Because this is the one thing that destroying Liberia. This ethnic group thing. Because people don't want to see that if a crewman or the geoman or the pellerman is not qualified, they just want to, because he's my tower guy, or he and I went to school, or he doing this thing for me. And this is where our problem lies. Until we come to realize this is not a way that will build a country, we will continue to have this problem eating the fabric of Liberia. Look at Jefferson County. You know it. That position is an elected position, the mayor of Monrovia. I remember that the Sawyer ran against Chuchu Horton during the Toba regime for that position. But Ellen Johnson came and made it a appointed position. It's a blatant violation of the Constitution that the Sawyer is still levying. People can attest to it. They say the mayor is supposed to be an elected position. But because of the grab of power, these people are tended to appointed position. And this is what happening. Jefferson County had not laid out one plan how to run Monrovia.
My brother, you expect a man to lay up plan when the mayor slave master have not also done? Never did.
The only plan that Jefferson County got is to collect revenue. A power grid going all the way to Congo Town. Congo Town is a township. Look, it just puzzled me. Congo Town is a township.
The brother don't understand it.
Yeah? But because of revenue, you go to Oro. We want to collect revenue from Oro. Those are violations of the very norms of society. The Constitution. It said this, and you can't do it. But the people are quiet until the people realize that, hey, we're not supposed to be allowing these people to ruin the country, to fill the bottom line, which is the pocket. They have to rise up because they're the one, the majority, the so-called majority, have put in a predicament that now What are the people now are suffering from? Because when your mom is sending the boy to send you to school, she's sending you to school to know right from wrong, to have a ground, a moral ground, a value that you can say and say, you know, this is wrong. But most of the time, our people take it, they say, oh, my man, that's our time. And the question I asked one of the CDC the last time, I said, you think a George Weah would have told the Liberian people that I'm coming to continue the Aaron Johnson Senate politics? You think the Liberian people would have let him? No. So the idea that people continue to what about Aaron? No. Because George Weah said he was going to do something different. That is why the Liberian people voted him in office. But now he had turned around to get to be in bed with Aaron Johnson Sirleaf. Look at the rally they had the other day. Look at the words the citizens were using. Then they tend to accuse other people for insulting the president of Liberia. But George Weah is the one that encouraging all the divisive ideas in Liberia. The guy over there were calling people opposition, not second side. Those are the language they use. Now, if you're saying that you don't want someone, President WEAH, why would President WEAH allow his parties to start using those words against other Liberians? And this is the question I asked them. They say a double standard for people because when Ellen Johnson was in power on George Weah opposition, they insulted that woman that words that I cannot repeat on any show because I know I have a mother, I have a sister, I have a nieces. I cannot repeat those words. But those are the words that more than got on radio and said things, terrible things, horrible things about Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. But today, George Weah, who is now president, they are not coming to all.
Yeah, they say we should not criticize nothing. We should not say anything.
They should not cussing. But on George Weah, they were cussing Ellen Johnson Sirleaf in the street. They were cussing the woman. Why they didn't come? Why President Weah now told them, oh no, you can't do so because this woman is a lady? Why? None of them came up. But today, now they're telling people, oh, be civilized. You know,
but today, you know what? Because today is good. I like it because now we have access to all the network. So our own advocacy is advanced than the guys yesterday.
Yeah, but we cannot go in the gutter. That's why I tell people. I say, you see me, so I go any church, I will never use what is Sunday school language. I will not use it. But we will address the issue because I said, I'm not here for personality. I'm here to address the issue. Now, the next question is, where is the central bank? What is the fiscal and economic policy of this government? Why the central bank has not come out to address the issue of liquidity in Liberia? Where is the central bank? Because it is the central bank responsibility to address monetary issue in Liberia. Because the monetary issue is the one that will empower people that are supposed to see job and economic growth of the country. So what is the monetary issue of the country? Why the central bank cannot come out to address the issue? Then secondly, what is the physical issue? Economic physical issue of the country. What is the revenue collection expansion? Where is it? Why the issue cannot be addressed by George Weah government? To tell the Liberian people how much money we got in circulation, when what is the revenue projection that we will have to tackle some of the problems? The bottom line, Liberia setting down the thing that this is it's no easy fix. First thing, Liberia import 75% of goods that they consume. The export maybe it might be around 25%, and there is no reserve, that there is no money to keep a reserve that will be able to back the Liberian currency. There is an impediment problem there, and the government must address the Liberian people. Let the Minister of Finance, the central bank come up to address the liquidity issue. The people should not be left in the darkness because right now it's like there's no government in Liberia. Because nobody coming to speak to the issue to tell the Liberian people what are the measures to address the issue.
You know that Jonathan Pelele left the country for the same thing. Just a few days ago, you saw the way the seditions were on Facebook against me.
Look,
you saw that.
Here's the problem. When you see things, it means that these guys are on the offensive. They are not in a position that now they got to do everything to destroy everybody. When they become but you know it. When you see people not coming to that kind of defense, it means that they are having problems because they got no control of the messages again. They have losing narrative.
But you saw Punch FM. They suspend. They made lesson.
Yeah, and this, look, the crackdown on the media, you make it worse. Because people in Nima, people in Grand Gide, people in Maryland, Sano, Bom, Dofa, can get on the social platform to tell what is happening, what they experience. Yesterday, I saw a video from Mike Gibby. Kakatan to Boma, the people say the people not doing their own self-help project. They're trying to make the road for themselves because that's the only way they can get goods from Kakatan to go to Boma. It's not us saying that the people in Liberia sending the video. So the government is having a problem.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abaga. Yeah.
Thank you. I want to ask the seditions, the one that don't see the truth, the one that are not care, I want for you to call to tell me why. Why? The question is, we should trust you and forget about Ellen? Or we should trust Ellen? President WEAH, you have forgotten. President WEAH, you need to go and ask the people. You need to go to South Africa for tutorial. Or President WEAH, go to Tanzania. Go to John Pombe Magufuli of Tanzania. President WEAH is a schemer. You say you reduce your salary, but the budget is a clear representation of increasement. You say you increase your budget, but you're telling us that there is a salary cut. Contradiction. Because it is from the budget you will be paid. And your salary and all kinds of small crocketing in the budget. Who we should believe? We should believe you, or we should believe Ellen? President WEAH, few weeks ago, you guys said your great Ellen government 80% when you had an interview with the international community. The guys were texting you. They wanted to know your levels of independence. When they asked you if you were to grade this government, what would be the mark? You said 80 in Africa, 80% in Africa. President WEAH, you are unserious. 80% of anything is good. That means there was no corruption. That means the masses' lives were improved. That means the educational sector were improved. Because from 80%, 10% or 20% for us to be 100. And the government perform 80% in any country. That government did extremely well. Then few days after, you say, oh, we take over a broke country. The country broke. Oh! But you did not tell us how much they left. Ellen came and told her that she left 150 million. She left 150. President WEAH, you are a serious disgrace to modern day democracy. You are a serious disgrace. Look at your life. Look at your life. Woman Nancy, why run? You took one of your girlfriend to mayor CEO of Noka. Are you telling us that we don't have competent people in our country? People like Achisano? Other individuals? Cecilia Comfort Brown and they're criminal and thief. Now, no, folks, that the woman President WEAH is using to bar people around. Cecilia Comfort Brown to the Pope. President WEAH appointed that lady as deputy managing director for administration. The woman has been acting as an acting MD, managing director, for more than 4 months. So are you telling me there are no competent one to take over that office? It was the same woman go on her page that gave 35,000 to one talk show host. I don't know his name, and I don't want to call his name. Go on her page, you will see the talk show host picture there with her. After the talk show host left from the US, went and received 35. Don't take this call. Oh, when they received 35,000, after a few weeks, met with the president. They said, oh, when you go and sit down with the president, you must publish the picture. Continue to defend the president. And the talk show host did it. Then he came back on air. Oh, I gotta survive. I gotta survive. My son in Italy, I gotta help my son. Oh, really? But for some of us, we are not looking for that. For some of our work, you grade early 80%. And then Moses Ascar Grainer coming on saying they want to clean the mess. Oh, so that today the mess is there. From nowhere, lot of mess in our country. So that means President WEAH is the problem to our country. Because early one day you grade early 80. But we know what you guys capable of doing. Vandala Patre and the less of other people. They are young people who believe in the struggle of helping the masses. The picture you see behind me, the masses, leaders are not by age. Let's take this call. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
My name is Anthony Sier, and I call from Minnesota. How you doing?
I'm trying to be Gucci.
Well, I hope you continue to do good because you are doing a good work.
Thank you.
I want to say thank you for the show, and I think the message is resonating with the Liberian people. The hardship in Liberia, it is unbearable, it is biting, and our people are dying from that hardship going on right now. Before I continue, I want to say to you, I have been a seditious.
Oh, you have been a seditious?
I have been a seditious, and I serve as National Coordinator for CDC USA during the Tuba administration.
Okay.
I also serve as Secretary General for the Minnesota chapter. I'm saying this to you so you know where I come from.
Okay.
What's unfolding today in our country, it is unfortunate that a then opposition party that cry bitterly against the doings of the previous administration. Those things we spoke against. Those are the very things that this government is doing today.
Oh, okay.
I am saddened that George WEAH has not been a good example.
Oh.
George WEAH needed to set an example immediately after coming to power by declaring his asset. Many people have talked about this. It is important because that's the right thing to do, first of all. And second of all, it is required by law. Thirdly, when you do things like that by declaring your asset, you send a clear message to the international community that you are different and that you are prepared to do things differently.
Oh.
By doing that, you also set an example to the people you have appointed in government that they need to declare their assets. Now, the president of Sierra Leone, George Weah, got elected and inducted into office before him. The young man just declared his
In
assets.
fact, I will show the clip for Julius Madabio. Madabio is the president of Sierra Leone. In no time, Madabio declared his asset.
The young man declared his asset. I wanted my president, our president, to be the first to do that. But he blew that opportunity.
Oh.
Let us go to the appointments. The appointments that have been made by the president so far are very terrible. Former Auditor General of the Republic of Liberia, John Mondo, has been an affiliate member of the CDC. My question is, why has George Weah not been able to tap this brother? I would want to think that maybe some people around him told him, if you appoint that guy, that guy will want to see the government being audited. And maybe George Weah has decided that he will not audit Ellen Johnson Sirleaf because politically now, as we speak, he is married to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Politically.
Yeah.
Because Ellen administration has been condemned corrupt. There are other reports that show that Ellen government was corrupt and most of Ellen government officials were corrupt. A classic example is the report from Global Witness against the Liberia National Oil Company. Now, when that report came out, many people cried that, Mr. President, you have to do something about it. The president, having heard the voice of the people, called for an investigation. He set up a committee. The committee did a work. The committee now made recommendation to the president. The president is yet to act on that report and the recommendation in the report. And you know why?
No.
Because the president knows that anything that has to do with narco cannot leave Ellen Johnson Sirleaf behind. And that is why the president is yet to act on those recommendations.
The man said corrupt. Ellen have introduced him to the corruption church.
Yes, I can't think of any other reason other than because we all know that anything about narco cannot leave Ellen Johnson Sirleaf behind. First of all, we know that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf's son Robert Sirleaf was over there. They then robbed that place. We know about one Yimane Pearson who was also at narco, and now the president
and Pearson have been appointed.
To reappoint that corrupt woman and send her to APRC, one of those agencies that generates significant revenue for our country.
And also violated NOCA Act by sending a woman on the board of NOCA.
Another violation he carried on is by appointing the gentleman he appointed earlier to be his justice minister, who he had to record because it was proven that the man was indicted. This man, Gibson, had a client, he ate the client money, he was found guilty of that act, and so when we clarified about that, he recalled this man.
Even the man lesson was suspended.
Thank you. This man lesson was suspended. So he didn't have the right to practice law in the country. That's the only person the president is key to appoint.
As a board,
and he
head of the board of NOCA.
Yeah, then he sent the man to the board. And another violation he carried on, there are some agencies, because according to the act, only 2 ministries supposed to be represented on the board. But George Weah violated that and appointed many other people, against the act that created NANCO. So, and then you look down the appointment list, the president has appointed people who are not qualified. Some people who have no experience whatsoever. These people have no idea what to do.
They are not qualified. Not only has that, they don't have experience. Not only has that, the individual don't even have degree. Some of them don't even have. You go appoint Jefferson Kochi, a mere high school dropout, who have not presented to anything. But my brother, you know, we running out of time. You have one more minute.
All right, one more minute. Now, we are saying that the government is not doing the right thing, but the government must do the right thing. The president is not setting a good example. The president, upon coming to power, broke down, I understand from other people, some people say 2, some people say 3 houses, and he has rebuilt them. Why will you do that? Now, a few days ago, I saw the president dancing when the people of Liberia, the people that elected him, are suffering, are crying about the economic hardship. The president is yet to turn things around economically, and he has the guts to go and dance. Nobody's stopping you from dancing. You are a human being, you have a social life. But as a serious-minded leader, you do not want to go out dancing and celebrating and singing when your people don't have food to eat. It is sad that this brother is not thinking about the people that elected him. I said this some time ago. Let the brother go back to the video when he got elected and watch it. Why was he crying? People cry that time. Let him go back to that video. Let him get rid of people like Charles or Charles Bright and Emmanuel Short.
Emmanuel Short.
Why these guys are doing around this young man? Why these guys are doing around him? It tells me that he got these people around him because maybe he's like that too.
Thank you, Chief.
Well, I've exhausted my 2 minutes. Thank you for the opportunity and continue on the good work. May God bless you.
The man refused to declare his asset. But I will play you the clip from Sierra Leone. 2 days after, the head of the Anti-Corruption Commission was confirmed. President of Sierra Leone, Julius Maada Bio, declared his asset. Of us, we know that George President WEAH is broke. The brother is broke. But let me play you the clip.
The first gentleman of the country has, by his own volition, called us here today and informed us that he wishes to declare his assets pursuant to Section 119 of the Anti-Corruption Act. President of the Republic of the country, who commands everything that happens in the country as chief executive, has willingly and voluntarily declared his assets. It is an example which will help us, because then others who are looking up to him will follow. And so this is really important, and we are happy that this is happening on the very second day after my confirmation by Parliament.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm required by law to declare my assets. And besides that, I want to lead by example. And I thought that I should do this today by declaring my assets, making sure that it is done within the stipulated time. So here are my documents, Mr. Commissioner.
We are an action-oriented government. When we put people in position, they would have to act. So his first point of action is to ensure that the president declares his assets, and now he has declared his assets.
The fight against corruption is going to be taken to another level. I am assuring them that if issues of corruption are reported to the commission, which I am presiding over for the time being, I can assure you that every aspect of that report would be looked into, would be investigated.
First, it's just a matter of a president who has made a promise and is delivering.
You saw that. What's stopping this man from declaring? Not only him, but the guys that are in office, the guys that have been appointed, they refuse to declare their asset. The CDC government. Jefferson Kochi, the same thing. Jefferson Kochi, but we know you don't have anything. The man could not continue college after he left high school. So we know. We know very well. That's the reason why George President WEAH appointed him to that position, for him to be able to save sufficient money for himself. In 6 months' time, none of these guys have declared their asset. Not the former chairman. The former chairman is also have not declared his asset. Who is in government today? Do you know that Maggie don't even have a place to sleep? At the end result, the man sleeping in a hotel. Are you informed of that? Maba Point Hotel. That's where the brother have been stopping. Since President WEAH came to office, if you think that you will bring some cheap talk to us, some of us are not prepared to take that. And if you guys continue sending me picture for me to go on the CDC side, I will change my number. I've already shown your text messages to my audience, calling me to go over and attempt to try that. The next text message I will receive, I can assure you I will change my number. I will take this one. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Hi, my name is Ayukim, calling from Iowa.
Quickly, Chief.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for doing a good job. We continue doing what you got to do. I mean, I watch your show. And,
Thank you.
I just wanted to say, George WEAH, I'm a big critic of George WEAH. I have nothing personal against George WEAH. I mean, I respect him for putting Liberia on the map. But when it comes to leadership, he has no idea what a leader has to be. And people doesn't know that George WEAH was broke before he even started thinking about running for president.
Oh!
The dude was broke. People don't know that. But when you tell the rest of the Liberian people who were in his favor, I mean, supporting him like the sedition, they don't get to understand that. And now they want him to declare assets. He's not going to declare his assets. George WEAH will stay in a seat for, if he has to win for the next, after he 6 years and wins the next 6 years, he could stay there for 12 years and not declare his assets.
Oh.
And he's going to go down as one of the most corrupt leaders ever Liberia has had. I mean, look at the rate today in Liberia. The rate is so hard.
We the one expose the man. We exposing that the man been sleeping in a barrel before they feed the man stop sleeping in a barrel.
Yeah, the country is suffering. I mean, people back home are suffering. He had to step up and become a real leader. He had to eliminate some of those leaders he got around him. Some of the people he got around him. How can he complain about Eddie Johnson selling government and he doing the same old thing that he had complained about? Practice what you preach.
No. The man grade Ellen government 80%. So everything was alright.
That boy he's a clown, man. He's an idiot. He don't even know what the whole point of being a leader is about. You know? And I just want to come out here and give my few output. Like you said, you were saying something about he being a disgrace to modern day democracy. He's not just a disgrace to modern day democracy. He's a disgrace to him and his family. He doesn't know. His legacy is on the line. He have no idea. His legacy is on the line. And at the end of the day, we are going to see as a Liberian. We're just going to be up there in the Western world doing what we have to do. And I mean, at the end of the day, the Liberian people will have to sit down and make the second decision as to rather they want George WEAH to be the next president after his first term. That's all I want to say. Thank you for the time. I really appreciate it. Continue the good job.
Thank you. For us, we prefer being here. If you are our fan out there and you're interested in a cap, just inbox me, tell me which color. We will make it available for you. The Abraka Talk Show cap will make it available. Our anniversary is also coming in August. August is a great month because August is when I was born. I was born August 24th. So you should know my greatness started when I was giving birth to. On that historical day. So by me giving our audience the facts, because I was born August, we don't joke. T-shirts are also going to be ready. They are breakout talk shows. Our sound will be on the t-shirts. The caps is the one that is ready now. Inbox me. Tell me how many caps you want. Where you live, send me your address. We will ship it to you. We are not going. We will remain here until the life of our people improve. We are not going anywhere. We are well equipped. People need to have the Abraka face cap on. People need to have it. St. George WEAH and the Labrampo now know me. They know I am the CEO and the founder of the Abraka Talk Show, Mzee Abraham. Since they know me, you yourself, our fan, let them know that you are one of our fans. Let them know that you are one of our fans. Tell us the color. We will ship it to you. Whether you are out of the U.S., we'll send it to you. We will definitely ship it to you. Don't mind these crumbs eaters around. Those guys are eating crumbs. The EFS will remain supreme. The guys are prepared. Intellectually, they are prepared to deal with the issues. Now take our last caller. Caller, what is the name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Good morning, Mr. Kamara.
Can you please reduce your receiver behind you, please?
Yeah, I did apologize for that, Mr. Kamara. Good morning.
Good morning. What is the name and where are you calling from?
My name is Francis Dotovi Pesiri. I'm calling from Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Kamara, thank you very much for bringing this topic up this morning. What happened? Like, I was talking yesterday. I was talking to a investor that was doing investment in Liberia. To be honest, you were working with there were companies called the Beriton, BSP Beriton. You were working for the company, and this guy gave me some video. And about the transaction that happened between Liberia and this thing. Mr. Kamara, if you watch the video, horrible. I don't think that Joe will order my police. No. This guy get locked to the Liberian people. Because the contract that happened between Manasadi, you have to know all the concession bill that happened in the house, Joe. We are signed most of it. But I'll send you the video. I don't want to go a lot. I'll send you the video. Thank you a lot, Mr. Kamara.
Thank you. I'm waiting to see the video. Thank you. The Abraka Talk Show. The cap. We're giving out for 35. You don't need to pay for us to ship it to you. Whether you are in Liberia, you are anywhere, we will send it by DHL. That cost will come from us. For those of you that are living around Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and other places, we will also have a cookout. We will have a cookout. The cookout, everything, drinks will be for free. We'll give the drinks out for free. We'll have fun. So don't go and be member of the other groups that are there singing praise and worship to Jehovah. Don't go with them. We are creative. Follow Prophet Key. Yasini. Follow these people. Because they are people who speak truth to power. The t-shirt will also be available very soon. I asked the guys to print, to make the t-shirt very nice. We will have round neck t-shirts. We will have V-neck t-shirts. Classical t-shirts, not that cheap something. And even 3 persons will have it. When they wear it, they will feel comfortable. The first care when I go in any gathering, people like it. People like it. You see our studio, how it look? Our studio is more different from all the other. Even the concerts here. Okay? A play now equipped equal to us. Our place. Look, I am a very handsome young man, a very creative young man, an intellectual. You think it will cost me more for me to print my picture on a banner and for it to be hanging behind me than what I want to do? No! I don't want to behave like that. Get well product. Get product that will send the message to the audience. Like I said, inbox me, the cab will be ready. Inbox me your color of the cab, and we will ship it to you. All you have to do, use the second number. That's the number we are using on Cash App. Send your $35. Whether you are in Liberia, you are in France, you are in anywhere around the world, we will ship it to you. The cost of the shipment will come from me. I will pay for that. Don't listen to those toothless bulldogs.
Aha, y'all want to roll, the punch giant ready to take over. Like
Y'all want to roll, Papa coming again. Y'all want to roll, Papa Georgie coming again. Y'all want to roll, Mama Joe coming.
He is coming again. Go and tell your slave master that Mzee Abraham K. Kamara is not one of us. And he is not willing to even be part of us. Go and tell them the text message you sent me. I also exposed the text message this morning. I also showed it to the audience. How you guys want me over, how you guys want to invite me to a meeting. And I will not go. I'm not looking for crumbs. My audience believe in me. And I will remain the way I am. You can cost me all you want. I have thicker skin. My skin is well thicker. So by you causing, will not do nothing. You hurting your head. Eh? You hurting your head. I will not stop. Yeah? If we tell you how much it took us to have this talk show established, to have 2 full months, to have it equipped like this, to have such a software, you should know that we are not looking for trouble. All we want the life of our people to improve. That's all I'm interested in. I'm not interested in what I can put in my pocket. So the audience out there are my audience. I respect them. Somebody was even asking me why you are not prepared to raise funds. No! We are not looking for grumpy crumbs. Like other talk show hosts, I got to feed my friend. Nobody feeding me and this and that. No kind of thing. I don't say that to my audience. Let me recognize you individual. Before going home this morning, let me recognize the board chair of ULA, Unions of Liberian Association in the Americas. I am Honorable Josh Toto. I salute you this morning. I salute all my comrades. I salute you this morning, Abata Bless. Wame Vama Kroma. I salute you this morning as well.
We the champion team. Peace where we remain. International we do bleed. Sing with me, say.
Let me say thank you to Jerundi Bana, a cadre of the Student Unification Party. So, the brother is a stalwart from the University of Liberia and someone who intellectual prowess is equipped. Heavenly Mass, one of the greatest Liberian musicians ever in the history of our country. You know Heavenly Mass. She is watching. She is a strong fan of the Abraka talk show. Mother Mass, good morning. Rebecca Dwessing is another vigilant young lady from Liberia who told me, the interests of the people are more important to me than the interests of anything. So, ma, Rebecca, thank you. Esther William is another Liberian lady. We say thank you, Esther. Thank you for everything you continue to do in support of this talk show. Zina is another Liberian lady. Zina Kone. And thank you, madam. Thank you for everything you continue to do as well. These are people that believe in the interests of our country. I say great people from the Vanguard Student Unification Party are coming on. Daniel Ward, the former president for ASU, University of Liberia Student Union. I salute you this morning. Priscilla Kuman Myers, good morning as well. Charles S. McGill, thank you, my sister. Mama D. Sako, my brother, good morning. My friend and brother, one of my greatest allies is Quincy. They call him Putu from Lova Kante. Putu, I salute you this morning. Ambassador, one of the greatest ladies that I know, Muna Fahad. I believe in that lady. Her intellectual prowess can be equivalent to the intellectual arsenal of Brazil. Munafa, I salute you. Thank you. We still have hope that the ANC will one day come to power. What you guys did in our country, I strongly believe in your intellectual prowess. Musu Sana, thank you. J. Emmanuel P. Say it to her. Oh yeah, I enjoyed this one this morning and recognizing great people. How life is. Recognize people who taking their time to come and sit down and watch the show and send their comment. And even they are insulting us, we will recognize them to tell them that we are not just belly driven. Munafa, we got to talk because some of that training from the ANC, you learn it from South Africa. Joy Kamu, good morning, my friend and brother. from Nima County just gotta be good. The people of Nima are watching live this morning because our sister have been relay in Nima County. Radio Kwage. Also, Bon County, the people of Bon County are clearly watching us this morning. We say good morning to our comrades and compeers. Even our comrades from Lofa County are also watching this morning from Vahun, Masamulahun, Kolahun, Bakendu, Vonyama, and Zozo. Jehoda Noah. Good morning, my brother. Roland Clinton, good morning, Chief. Kolu Koto, thank you. Our comrade from Sino, we say thank you. Now how we come to the very, very end of the presentation this morning on the Abraka Talk Show. I am your lead host, Nze Abraham K. Kamara. For all those that are willing to talk to me, for all my audience that want to contact me direct after the show, rest assured you can call the second number. Based on our levels of communication, I can also give you my private number. But the Silesians are not welcome to call me. Call me and notice say you will be black. I can rest assured. I don't want anything from the Silesians. I don't want anything from you. I don't want nothing. I repeat, don't bother to call me if you are a Silesian and believe in the weahism theory. Don't call me. Because every morning we will deal with the issue in the interest of our people. Call me on the second number after the show. I will take. We are not taking any more call on the show. Those that want to talk to me, you can call me on the second number and we will talk lengthily as you want us to.
Liberia still crying, no matter who's right, they've gotta stop the fight. No matter who's wrong, the devil's still stronger. We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia. And Babylon shall not rise again. Babylon shall not rise again. Oh, Babylon shall not stand again. Babylon shall not stand again. Calling on Jesus Christ to save I and I. We calling on Jesus Christ to save I and I. We calling on Allah to save I and I. We calling Adonai to save I and I.